Okay, so have you ever like gotten so frustrated with your GPS, like when it tells you you've arrived, but you're, obviously a block away? Well, imagine like a world where your GPS is so accurate it knows exactly what aisle you're standing in at the grocery store. We're talking centimeter level precision here. Like that's 1,000 times better than what we have today. And that's the kind of future that microcomb chips are making possible. The real key here is timekeeping. But we're not talking like your grandpa's wristwatch. We're talking about atomic clocks. They're already like the gold standard for precision, right? But scientists have taken it up a notch with these things called optical atomic clocks. Think of it like a super finely tuned instrument that can like slice a second into even tinier, more precise fractions. But there's a catch. These optical atomic clocks are usually stuck in labs. They're like big and complex and everything. So this is where microcomb chips come in. Think of them like tiny beers. They translate the super precise language of these optical atomic clocks into something that our everyday electronics can actually understand. It's like having a universal translator for time. And get this, researchers have like recently made a huge leap forward. They figured out how to make these microcomb chips even more stable and reliable. It's like they've supercharged them, made them ready for prime time. Plus, they're using this technique called integrated photonics. Basically, it means they're putting all the important components, like lasers and stuff, onto these teeny tiny chips. We're talking micrometer to millimeter size, like shrinking a whole lab down to something that could fit on your fingertip. So what does this all mean? Well, it means that we're like on the verge of having these incredible optical atomic clocks in our phones, our cars, even like our wearables. Just imagine the possibilities. But it's not just about making navigation smoother. With this level of accuracy, we're talking about self-driving cars, right? They could like weave through traffic like never before, making autonomous vehicles way safer and more efficient. And imagine like construction projects. You could have buildings being assembled with like robotic precision, all guided by microcomb-powered GPS. And think about this. Scientists could use this tech to like monitor even the tiniest shifts in the Earth's surface. It can help us understand things like, volcanic activity and earthquakes. We'd have a whole new level of detail. But honestly, we're just scratching the surface here. What's really exciting is that it's not even just about making things smaller. It's about like unlocking this whole new level of performance and precision. Like our world runs on timing, right? Financial markets, communication networks, even like the power grid, they all depend on being incredibly precisely synchronized. And as we need things to be faster and more accurate, our current systems are like starting to show their limits. And that's why this breakthrough with microcomb chips is such a game changer. It's not just like a small step forward, it's a huge leap. Think of it like we're moving from horse-drawn carriages to bullet trains. And the possibilities, I mean, they're basically endless. We could use these chips to create like these ultra-stable lasers for scientific research. And that would let us explore the fundamental laws of the universe with incredible accuracy. Or how about telecommunications? With this kind of precise timekeeping, we could like seriously boost the capacity of fiber optic networks, leading to like crazy fast internet speeds and super reliable data transmission. We're talking downloading entire movies in like seconds. And oh, let's not forget about space exploration. Imagine sending probes to like distant planets and moons with pinpoint accuracy, all thanks to these tiny chips. It's like mind-boggling. But okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a minute. Like, what does this all actually mean for you and me and our everyday lives? Well, picture this. A world where traffic jams are like a thing of the past because self-driving cars can all talk to each other and navigate with like insane precision. Imagine drones like delivering packages right to your door and never missing. Think about doctors, using virtual reality to perform surgery remotely, all guided by ultra-accurate location data from these microcomb chips or your smartphone. It wouldn't even be just a phone anymore, really. It'd be like this super precise scientific instrument, able to like measure tiny changes in the environment around you. But it's honestly closer than you think. That's what's so amazing about this whole microcomb chip breakthrough. It's like a little peek into this future where technology is just seamlessly blended into our lives, making things better and, opening up all these possibilities that we can only dream of right now. So the next time you're like using your GPS, just, take a second to appreciate all the tech that's behind it and then try to imagine that accuracy like cranked up 1,000 times. That's the future we're heading towards. A future full of like incredible potential. it really makes you wonder what other impossible things, what other feats of precision are just around the corner, just waiting to change our world in ways we can't even imagine yet.